What's up, fellow athletes? Excited for today's strength class. This is the level 1 foundation for the run specific strength training. We're going to be done in about 30 minutes. The only equipment that you're going to need today is a box that will allow you to do some step ups, or if you have a bench or a couch or something that is strong and sturdy enough that allows you to do some step ups, that'd be great. It should be about at a 90-degree bend. It can be a little bit over, a little bit under, but 90 degrees is kind of what you're aiming for. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. It is a series of 2 sets, 3 exercises in each set, and we're going to go through each 2 minutes each, really helping build that fatigue and that muscular endurance in our legs. So this is level 1. Enjoy it, have fun with it. We're gonna get started. So the first exercise that we are going to do is lunges, and you can do this a couple of different ways. You can do just straight walking lunges, but if I walk out of the camera, I don't really want to do that right now. So I am actually going to do reverse lunges, and then I'm gonna switch every minute. So I'm gonna start by taking my right foot back and then driving my right foot up and working not to bring my knee maybe to 90 degrees, but working to bring this hip or this heel towards this hip, squeezing my hamstring, activating my hamstring so that we're getting a little bit more of that run specific work as we're driving our knee forward and through. So we have 60 seconds on each side. You can also just do these. You can do these in any really way that you want to. You can do lunges where you're going forward and switching, but I like to really load up one leg. So here we go. We're gonna start with 60 seconds. Drive your knee up. Work to stack your left knee over your right leg, and if you want, you can add in a little bit of the running motion to this as well. Keep your core engaged. Don't rush through it. Strong and intentional movements. Switch in 3, 2, 1. Control the movement on the way down, power through it on the way up. And done. All right, so our next movement is squat to press. So we're gonna pretend when we later on, we're gonna add a med ball here. But right now we're gonna pretend like we have a med ball or a weight in between our hands, and go. Squat down to 90 degrees. Keep your chest nice and tall. And then as you press up with your hands, squeeze your glutes at the top. Keep your heels planted on the ground, even if that means you can't bend quite as far. 45 seconds. These are long, long reps. Building that muscular endurance. When everyone else's form is breaking down at the end of the race, you'll have that strength to be able to draw on. 15 seconds. Two, one. Nice job. All right, quick little rest as we set up for our step-ups. So similar to the lunges, we're gonna switch probably every 30 seconds this time. So right foot up, drive your left knee, come down, go back up with your right foot. You're really just tapping your right foot to the ground, and eventually we'll add weight to this. But for today, we're just getting used to going through for the duration of the movement. I was wrong, we're gonna go through 60 seconds on one leg. Switching in 5. And switch. So left knee goes up, drive your right knee up and through. Two minutes might seem like a long time for step-ups, but in college we actually did this for 8 minutes straight, which I think we get the benefit out of it maybe at 2 minutes. So we won't build up to 8 minutes, especially once we start to layer on adding a little bit of weight. And done. All right, we're gonna go back through that one more time. So starting with reverse lunges, set yourself up and get ready to go. Go back, doesn't matter which leg you start on. And again, you can do walking lunges if you'd like. I like reverse lunges because to me they really help you teach your body how to accept that load, especially at your knee joint. How do you absorb and control the movement throughout your knee? Ten seconds. And switch right into the next side. Just keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Then fire through your standing glute as you press back up. Control the movement on your way down with your quad, just like you're running. 20 seconds. Next, we have our 2 minutes. We have our 2 minutes of squat to press, starting in 5 seconds. Keep this motion controlled. Squat down as low as you can. And go. Remember to fire your glutes at the top. Keep your chest nice and tall. "30 seconds. Well, 30 seconds in. Halfway. "20 seconds. You got it. Three, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. All right, we're going to switch to step ups. Again, you can start with either leg. I'm going to start with my right leg and go. And you'll notice that I like to do a lot of this stuff barefoot because to me it helps increase the stabilization effect. So with all the things that we try to do, we try to be efficient. And to me, efficiency is being able to stack multiple benefits together. So this, I'm stabilizing, especially through my ankles, not relying on a shoe to do that. But once we get into doing this with weights, it's a little different. You don't want to drop the weights on your feet. 5 seconds. Switch. Left knee drives up. Pull your right knee through. And it seems like a lot of lower body because, well, it is. But also, we're working to increase our muscle coordination by driving our arms, driving our knees, keeping our core engaged. You can make most exercises very challenging using just your body weight by properly engaging all of your muscles. "10 seconds. You got it. And done. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Whew. All right, we're gonna switch gears a bit and go into the second set of exercises, which we have side lunges, we have bird feeders or single leg RDLs, and we have hip bridges. Those are our final 3 exercises. We're gonna go through those. Again, 2 minutes each. We're gonna give ourselves a little extra rest here. Wipe off any sweat, grab a sip of water, And then we're gonna start with side lunges. Move this box out of the way. Side lunges. So, going in 3, 2, 1. Take your foot out to the side, press back to the middle. Out to the side, back to the middle. Sink your tailbone back, keep your chest tall. Now, most of our sports are about going unilaterally one direction, but especially a cross-country runner or a triathlete or a runner of any kind, we want to strengthen those stabilizer muscles in our hips, our adductors, our abductors, things that control that movement at our hip joint and our knee joint. "45 seconds. This is a long one. "30 seconds left. Five, 2, and woo! All right, got that one done. Next, we're gonna move on to 1 minute single leg RDLs. You're gonna have a soft bend in your standing leg. You're gonna kick your foot back, lean your chest forward over your leg, and then as you come back up, you're gonna fire your standing glute. So I'll start with my right leg. We'll go in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and go. So you're gonna lean, kick strong through this back foot, come up, bring this knee through, just like we've been doing in all those other exercises. Kick back, squeeze, kick back, and squeeze. Nice job. Halfway on this leg. Now, as you develop better balance, it's fun to start to layer onto this with weight and sometimes a little extra instability. Switch legs with a Bosu ball or an Amazon Basics little platform. Nice job. 30 seconds left on this leg. Five, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, we're gonna go down to our mat and do hip bridges. Squeeze your glutes together at the top. Really hold them in. You can also add on to this by adding either a ball in between your knees or resistance bands on the outside of your knees that can target, we'll go in 5 seconds, that can target just a little bit different areas. Lift up, lower down. A ball in between your knees or a foam yoga block in between your knees can help strengthen your adductors a little bit more. Whereas resistance band would obviously be your abductors. But today, we're just level 1. Focus on the basics, the foundation. Press down into your heels, lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes. Nice work. $40 left. $20. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, we just got through that. You just got to go through that one more time. 2 minutes each one. As I get tired, I tend to lose track of 2 minutes. So our 2 minutes might be 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It might be 1 minute and 45 seconds. But a little extra work. It all evens out, all washes out in the end. Here we go, starting at 21:30 this time, so that I remember to stop at 23:30. Side lunges. Halfway. And control that motion on the way down, and then power yourself back up to midline. Not quite a plyometric exercise. We can start to build a little bit towards that, even in these fundamentals. 30 seconds to go. Whoa. 10 seconds, you got this. And done. Nice. All right, we're gonna go back into our single leg RDLs. I'm gonna start on my right leg again. We're gonna start in 5 seconds. You got 60 seconds on this side. Go. Kick strong. Don't worry about getting a ton of these done, but really control this movement. And try not to have a death grip on the floor with your toes. We want to have stability in our ankle without necessarily ten seconds. Woo. As you get fatigued, obviously your balance needs a little bit more work. Switch sides. Balance and probably my sentences. A little bit more challenging to think full thoughts when you're sweating buckets. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. Try to keep your hips level with one another. Oftentimes our non-standing hip will want to dive up or down, depending. Ten seconds. Make them count. Whew. Nice work. Now, obviously, if you're falling around doing that, it's totally normal. It's totally okay. The goal of that is to challenge yourself to the point where you're at your edge, and that way your body knows, hey, I need to develop this muscle a little bit more, and it only knows that when you come up to your edge. So, make your way down onto your back. We'll finish out the last one. Go. Squeeze your hips at the top. Started at 26:15. Press down into your heels. Lift up your hips. Nice job. One minute to go, last minute. Make it strong, make it count.